Welcome back to another video and another weigh-in update. If it's your first time here, my name is Beck. Thank you so much for joining me. So if you'll have seen last week's video, you will know that I was very disappointed in a gain, because I think when you're doing something like this, obviously the objective is to lose weight. And when that is not happening, when you're sticking to things 100%, it's obviously going to be disappointing. Now, what I've had to come to terms with is that at the moment, with me doing the exercise challenge, my body is just completely, it's not used to doing anything like this. Not just a little bit, but I didn't do anything before. I mean, I used to go out for little walks with the dog, but nothing on the scale of what I'm doing now. So I've spoken to my consultant about it, and I think she keeps telling me, she keeps assuring me that I will get the slough eventually, and I'm very hopeful. So you'll see about that. But this week I have been again 100% on plan. I haven't looked back to see if I have gone over, because I actually don't think that I have. I think I've finished within my sins every day, with the exception of Friday, which was my weigh day anyway. Not that I'm using that as an excuse, because like I've said in the past, before I used to have treat days on my weigh day, but it's something that I have stopped because it was a losing battle. I was obviously weighing and then having a treat, and then I'm spending all week trying to recoup what reverse what I've done. So that is something that I've stopped, and I don't do that anymore. But this week, probably said it on Friday in my video, it was completely me. Usually when everyone has their takeaways, I will sit there with whatever I've made, which I always, I've got to say, absolutely enjoy. It's always food that is my type of food, so I don't feel like I'm missing out, and I feel like I'm part of the takeaway that they're having. But I do sometimes feel a little bit smug because it's not as high in sins. But this week, I honestly don't know what it was with me. I suggested the Chinese takeaway and pushed for it. If nobody, well, not I'm saying no, I didn't really have to push for it because everybody wanted it. So it was, I think it was just Jeff that I needed to convince. The kids are all well up for it, that's fine. But it was the type of week where we've had some good things happen, and I just wanted to celebrate and not worry about cooking, and sometimes that's fine, and I didn't feel guilty in the slightest. This is 2 days later now, this is Sunday morning I'm recording this. So 2 days later, I'm kind of thinking, why didn't I just do what I normally do? But at the time I didn't feel guilty, and I did thoroughly enjoy it. And I think sometimes, as lots of people in my comments have said, you know, well done for not feeling guilty. We all have got to have days like this. And for me, it's got to be a sustainable plan. And Slimming World is that. I can have the little things off plan and hopefully pull it back for either a maintain or a loss the following week. But it needed to be something that fits in my lifestyle, and this absolutely 100% does. So for that reason, I mean, this is why. And a couple of people did actually comment about calorie counting last week and said, why don't I give it a go? And I've seen how amazing the results for those that have switched over. I've seen Kaza and Julie, and for them it's obviously working. For me, I know it wouldn't, because it's not something, I know what I'm like. I know if I've got the choice between using my calories on a banana, an apple and an easy peeler, for example, which is what I have some mornings if I'm in a rush to go to work, or some kind of bar of something. Basically what I'm saying is, if I had the choice between using my calories on something healthy or something unhealthy, I know every time what I would go for, and it would stop me eating the healthy foods I am now. Because if I wasn't doing Slimming World and I wasn't conscious about that third of speed going on my plate, not that I do it every single time, because sometimes I have meals that are on plan without the speed, because sometimes I've run out, or sometimes I just don't fancy it. But most of the time I do try and incorporate that speed into my meals. If I was calorie counting, I know what I'm like, and I know that I would go for the bad stuff and not have the veg or the fruit, because I know that that's the type of person that I am. If I've got a choice of healthy or bad, the reason I'm in this position is because I went for the bad every time. So it's not something that at the moment I feel like I could do. But I really appreciate the comments, because obviously when you've got people that are watching your channel that are doing things like that, then are looking for just meal ideas or a little bit of inspiration or motivation, because that's what I'm going to their channels for. I'm in their calorie counting, but at the end of the day, we are all wanting the same goal. We are all wanting to have that healthier lifestyle, to lose a bit of weight or a lot of weight, depending on who we are, where we are, whatever we're doing. And for that reason, I'm never gonna stop watching them, because their channels, apart from being thoroughly entertaining, they've got some fantastic meal ideas in them as well. So I love that even though people are doing different plans, they do come and watch other people that are not on the same plan as them. And that's what the beauty of this slimming community is for me. I love it. So I really do appreciate, everybody's comments. So it's Sunday morning, it's Valentine's Day, and my lovely husband got me a personal chef for Valentine's Day so that I don't ever have to worry about cooking meals ever again. He didn't really, but that's what I told him I wanted. Oh my God, imagine. Do you know what? I got up this morning and I said, I'm fed up of thinking what food that I need to have, which is probably why I need to write down the meal plan and not have it in my head, because I'm at the point where it's all we've got to think about. And probably everybody is in the same position, because we're in lockdown, aren't we? But I just really feel at the moment like I could do with a personal chef. Imagine having somebody that would cook all your meals. Oh, think about what food you're having. It's never going to happen. I'm completely in a dreamland. So that's, I need to stop now. As a side note, Jeff and I really don't do Valentine's Day. Like I said to him, we don't need Valentine's Day to show each other we love each other. We do it every day. Corny, cheesy, but it's true. Oh, I was actually thinking about what else to say. I haven't actually told you about my weighing update yet, have I? Okay, so I stepped on the scales on Friday morning and I lost ½ pound. So, I mean, in the past I'd be devastated that, but ½ pound now I'm absolutely over the moon with, because even though I haven't lost the pound that I gained last week, it's going the right way again. And I've been doing this exercise now. What day am I on? 23, I think today will be day 23. Or day 22. No, day 23. So I'm really hoping that what everybody is telling me is going to happen. And all of a sudden I'm going to feel this, well, not feel it, because I'm not going to feel it, let's be honest, we don't feel it when the weight comes off. But I'm going to have this almighty loss. When? I don't know. It might be next week. I hope it's next week. So I'm going to carry on as I have been doing, except for the Friday night off plan meal. And after Friday night, I didn't tell you, but after my Chinese meal, I did have, Megan had made an Angel Delight, like a shortbread base cake thing. So there was a slice of that in the fridge and I helped myself to it. It was really nice as well. But it's in the past, I've drawn the line, it's all behind me. And I think sometimes as well, when you do, not that I planned for it, when you do want a meal off plan, don't beat yourself up about it, because it's life. I mean, even though for me, Slimming World is a sustainable plan and is something that I think that I will just be on for the rest of my days, sometimes you just need an off-plan meal to, I don't know, maybe give you that kickstart, or maybe just get you back in the mood for, because that's what it's actually done for me. I've been thinking, actually, I had that meal on Friday. I didn't feel guilty about it, but now I'm thinking, I really didn't need to, because yes, I enjoyed it and it was lovely, but no more than if I'd cooked my own fake away type thing. So there we are. That's what I'll just keep doing every time. Well, it's just carry on with my fake aways because I love them. Anyway, I think I'm going to end it here because I am rambling a bit now. £half a pound off this week for me, and so that is, oh, I haven't showed you my book. So that is a total loss of 3 stone 13 and a half. Is that focused? So hopefully I'm going to start seeing bigger losses. Not that, and I said I'm not disappointed with £0.5 because it's going the right way, but hopefully I will get back to that 4 stone. So £0.5 off for me this week, and I'm just going to carry on as I have been, obviously not having the off-plan meals, but carry on as I have been, because other than that, obviously I have been 100% on plan with the exercises as well, and I might change a few things, like maybe not snacking as late or dropping my sins. I'm going to just see how it goes at the moment. Excuse me. So I hope everyone's doing okay, because it still really is tough times at the moment, isn't it? And I mean, it's not, there is light at the end of the tunnel, but it's still really difficult not being able to see your family and friends when you want to and do the things that you want to do. But everyone take care. That was a bit of a downer to end on, wasn't it? I'm going to be happy now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later on for my What I Eat in a Day. It's in my eye now. Do my eyes look red?
From here, yes.
Yeah, they do on here as well.
They don't matter.
No, but why do they look so red?
I don't know.
They don't look that red on the mirror.
Eyelashes?
I don't think so. They look really red. I just need to check that I did. If I wasn't doing Slimming World and worrying about, not that I worry about it, and what do I say? What's the word I'm looking for? Conscious. And if I was conscious about, or if I wasn't, what was I saying? Should I start that again? Because now I've lost completely where I was. When you've got people watching your channel that are doing things like that and are just looking for meal ideas, I mean, for goodness, I watch that are, oh yeah, start that again. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. Is that what I'm going to do? Oh, I don't know. Oh, and I didn't tell you, after that meal, I did have a slice of Megan had made like an start again. So half a stone. I wish it was half a stone. Yeah, okay, start again. Half a I needed it again. Yeah. And hopefully, oh, hang on. There we are. Yep. Am I focused? I'm not focused. I am focused.